Hello and welcome to Canton This Month. I'm your host, Diane Baker. During our show, we'll bring you a variety of special reports from throughout the community as well as local news and more. Canton This Month is produced by Canton Community Productions and the Canton Municipal Government. Our show this month will start off with a look at the compost program in the township. Then we'll have a look at the upgrades that have been done in North Heritage Park, and we'll close it out with a lesson on golf. All this and more when we return to Canton This Month.
Greasy pizza boxes.
Glass bottles not emptied.
Yogurt containers with... Ew! Cat food still in the can is bad.
But oh, so good.
Hey, what are you doing?
Relax, Mom. We're here to help.
Oh, this stuff could ruin the entire recycling load.
Wow, I had no idea.
Chill, we'll show you the ropes.
Michigan needs to recycle better, and that change starts with you. Learn the rules of recycling at recyclingraccoons.org.
What are the benefits of shopping local? Besides finding quality products and produce in your own backyard, shopping local means your produce is hand-picked and brought to you in its freshest state. Local products means less travel, which helps the environment. Plus, your business helps support the members in your community. So keep it local and visit the Canton Farmers Market Sundays from May until October at Preservation Park. Go to facebook.com/Canton Farmers Market for more details.
Now let's turn to the news. For those in the market for a new job, across-the-board wage increases for all part-time and seasonal Canton Township positions went into effect. Canton Leisure Services is now hiring for seasonal part-time. Apply today at canton.applicantpro.com/jobs. Open positions may include day camp counselors, teen services staff, lifeguards, and more. Canton Leisure Services is proud to be partnering with Hazel Coffee Company, a local mobile coffee company, to create a work-study program for participants of Canton Therapeutic Recreation and the Block Youth and Teen Center. Now through August, these students will be working at various times at Preservation Park, including Canton Farmers Markets on Sundays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Here they'll gain invaluable job training and life skills in customer service, math, business, and literacy. Funding for this program is provided by the Out of School Time Grant, which is administered by the Michigan Department of Education. Make sure to stop by, grab a cup of coffee, and support this important program. The Canton Farmers Market returns for another season of open-air shopping, providing market goers with access to Michigan produce food, produce and handcrafted goods at picturesque Preservation Park on Sundays from May 12th through October 13th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., rain or shine. New this year, the Farmers Market is launching its Kids Club. This weekly interaction will introduce children to the concepts of healthy eating, sustainable agriculture, and community engagement through interactive and educational activities. See you at the market. Now we'll learn about Canton's compost program.
Each year, the U.S. produces 268 million tons of waste. 140 million of that goes directly into landfills. The average American tosses 4.5 pounds of trash each day. But what does that mean? And how can we limit trash production? In the United States, more than 50% of trash going to landfills contains compostable material. Compost is made from a biological process during which naturally occurring microorganisms, bacteria, and insects break down organic material such as leaves, grass clippings, and certain kitchen scraps into a soil-like product. Recycling food and other organic waste into compost helps to enhance food nutrition, increase crop yields, strengthen plants' immune systems, restore fertility to soil, regenerate our food systems, and clean our water. Promoting waste reduction and recycling through increased composting is part of the Canton Board of Trustees' strategic plan.
The Canton Township Board decided that they wanted to use a healthy environment as one of their goals. We have a landfill in Canton that is 3/4 full, and we have less than 10 years left, and we have to be mindful of that.
When you have landfills, you want to extend them for a lot of different reasons. One's environmentally, you want to have less in there, produces less landfill gas. Also, from a cost standpoint, if you can extend the life of that landfill, you keep reducing the cost for managing your solid waste, including food waste.
In 2022, under the direction of the Township Board, Canton's Municipal Services Department started investigating local composting programs and how it could best offer it to Canton residents. As a result, Michigan Consulting and Environmental was contracted by Canton to help start a pilot program.
Michigan Environmental Consulting helped set up the sites, and they put up the process and procedures in place of where to take the food waste. And we've been very pleasantly surprised because we were concerned about odors, we were concerned about a mess, we were concerned about rodent issues, and to date we haven't had any of those problems.
Trying to keep everything out of the landfill, or as many things as possible. There's a kind of reverse pyramid with all the different components of reduction, reuse, recycle, and a great alternative is composting. And enhancing in your current composting program, the township came to me and asked, hey, could you help us out with food composting? It's been a great fit, been hugely successful.
In October of 2022, a call went out to the community looking for interested residents to volunteer for the pilot program. Within an hour, over 200 people had signed up, and by the end of the week, Canton had exceeded the 600 volunteer openings.
We asked for volunteers who would want to start composting, and right away we had 400 people.
So I just immediately reached out and wanted to participate because I really felt like this is something I relate to and I feel our community really needs.
I wanted to join the program because I'm concerned about what's going on this earth, and just whatever I can do, regardless of whether it's just a small thing to do, I wanted to be a part of that.
When we collect all the compost, it can then be used for other things. We can do like a community garden, people can use it for their homes. Instead of it going right into the landfill, we can actually use it for something and make our community brighter.
I usually only put garbage out maybe twice a month now, because the only things that go in my garbage are plastics that can't go in the recycling bin.
Our garbage every week now has gone down to one small 8-gallon bag. It's amazing how much is cut down.
Participating in the program is easy. All volunteers are given a 2.5-gallon bucket with a lid, a sticker displaying the list of acceptable food waste, and a guide listing program information. Due to the size of the community, 4 designated drop-off locations were selected: the Summit on the Park, Walker Winter School, the Canton Farmers Market, and Fire Station 2.
Every Friday, the drop-off locations are tipped by My Green Michigan, and the food waste is taken up to Spurt Industries in Wixom. We provided QR codes to all of the volunteers, so each time they drop off their food waste, they're able to scan their QR code, which links to a survey where they can report any issues with the site, really. So we have an open flow of communication back and forth, so we can address any issues as soon as they come up.
It's really easy for me. I think there's stations throughout Canton that would be close to anybody.
Oh, it's super easy. We just keep the bin right next to our trash can. We know to put it in there, but even when we have guests over, we say we compost, and most everybody's like, oh, that's cool.
Compost from drop-off locations is collected weekly and taken to Spurt Industries, a commercial compost processing facility located in Wixom. Once there, food waste is combined with yard waste, wood waste, and other organic waste and placed into long windrows. The center of these rows generates enough heat to convert organic materials into a nutrient-rich, biologically stable soil amendment through natural decomposition. The end result basically takes this and turns it into this. The use of compost helps to restore nutrients to the soil, because without nutrients, soil is just dust. We are happy to report the first year of the pilot program has diverted over 165,000 pounds of food waste from the landfill, but we're not done yet. This year, Canton is hoping to divert even more by opening the program to more volunteers.
We would like to expand it so that everybody uses the program, because if everybody uses the program, that means least amount going in our landfill.
This is very exciting, very encouraging that Canton is taking to this program. So we're looking forward to potentially doing more with this program.
I love checking the email every week, whether it's a question or just a story about how it's impacting an individual's life is just really, really fantastic.
I'm again pleasantly surprised at the amount of activity and how consistent it's been. The people are really passionate about it.
Give it a chance, it is not difficult. You will feel it is rewarding, and it is something very easy. It's not extra work.
It takes that first step to really get into it. Go for it and try it out, and I think you'll find you'll really enjoy it.
Making our communities more sustainable is not something just that the township has to do. It's like a joint partnership between residents, businesses, and the government. You are doing your share in making our community more sustainable.
If you're interested in volunteering, please visit cantonmi.gov/1360 and fill out the online application. Thank you to all who have been participating in the program, and we look forward to adding more.
Dog owners and their pets are encouraged to attend Bark in the Park at the Canton Dog Park on Sunday, May 19th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Attendees will enjoy live entertainment, purchase merchandise, and receive free giveaways from local pet supply and service vendors. Both members of the dog park and non-members can let their dogs experience this off-leash dog park. Bark in the Park is designed to enable pet owners to learn about the Canton Dog Park, meet other pet owners, and allow dogs to become more socialized. This event is free for all ages and no pre-registration is required. Non-dog park members must show proof of up-to-date vaccination for rabies, Bordetella, and DHLPP, signed by an accredited veterinarian. For more information, call 394-5460 or visit cantonfun.org. Outdoor enthusiasts are reminded that Pheasant Run and Fellows Creek Golf Clubs are golf courses. For your safety and the safety of your families, please refrain from walking on golf course cart paths or being on the course unless you are a paid guest. Although the golf course is an inviting place, it can be a very dangerous place to be walking around on. Golf balls can travel up to 300 yards in the air, meaning you may not see one coming. There are also several blind areas where a golf cart may not see you. Not to mention, people on the course are a distraction to golfers playing their sport. For information on Canton's walking paths and trails, visit cantonfun.org. The Block Youth and Teen Center recently received a generous donation of $6,500 from BJ's Wholesale Club. The funds were provided by BJ's Charitable Foundation and will be used to cover annual costs for the Block vehicles. Thanks to this generous donation, Block staff will be able to keep their tanks filled for a full year and provide even more opportunities for its members to participate in a wide variety of field trips and activities, as well as transportation to and from home without the worry of high fuel costs. We'll be right back with more Canton This Month.
I'm Community Relations Officer Patty Esselink of the Canton Police Department. We continue to receive complaints of drivers not stopping for school bus red lights. I want to take this opportunity to remind you, when the lights turn red on the school bus, that means stop. As you're driving down the road and the bus initiates the yellow flashing lights, those lights tell you to slow down. When the lights turn red and the stop signs go out, that means you must stop in all directions on a non-divided highway. If the highway is divided, the vehicles behind the bus must stop on those red flashing lights. Remember, it's not just you that we are worried about. We're also worried about all of the children who are exiting and entering those buses. So remember, stop on those red lights.
Are you looking for a great space to host an event? Anything from birthday parties, baby showers, to graduation parties and company functions? Look no further than the Summit on the Park. The Summit on the Park can accommodate your request at a reasonable price. The Summit offers a variety of private rooms for rent to meet any need. Plus, renters can bring in their own food with some restrictions. Contact the Summit on the Park at 394-5460 and make your next event one to remember.
If you're a senior age 55 and over who's looking to join an indoor walking club, then Canton Striders Walking Club is the perfect place for you. Stop by the Summit front desk and become a member anytime after January 2nd to gain access to the Summit on the Park indoor track. Annual fees are $8 for Canton residents and $10 for non-residents, plus a per track session fee of $1 for residents or $3 for non-residents. All walkers are required to check in at the Summit front desk. For more information, please call Canton Club 55 Plus at 394-5485. The Village Theater at Cherry Hills Preservation Society is currently offering a special offer for their cast members to choose a seat in the theater and get the best seat in the house every time. Membership includes early access to your personalized seats for all Canton community productions, access to pre-sale Canton-produced tickets at the lowest rate, savings on concession items, performer meet and greets, and more. The inaugural Village Theater Preservation Society's fee is a pledge of a tax-deductible donation of $300 annually for 2 years. Participants may split payments into monthly installments of only $25 per month. For more information, please email villagetheater@cantonmi.gov or call 394-5300. The Canton City View portal allows you to submit a permit application online, check the status of a permit, and pay fees. It saves travel time and allows you to monitor its process and pay fees from the convenience of your home or office. To learn more about the portal, visit cantonmi.gov/1292. This webpage will help guide you through the registration process and applying for a permit. You'll also find answers to frequently asked questions. Are you looking for a great way to learn the game of golf? Get Golf Ready is designed to give beginning golfers ages 18 and up a basic understanding of golf. Players will also experience on-course instruction in a casual, friendly setting. Tuesday sessions will run April 30th through May 28th from 6 to 7 p.m. or 7 to 8 p.m. The fee is $169 per student. Call Pheasant Run Golf Club at 397-6460 to sign up today. Now we'll check out the upgrades at North Heritage Park.
Thanks to the Community Development Block Grant Program, Heritage North Park's Playscape underwent a facelift. Previously, CDBG helped to fund accessible musical equipment, the We Go Round merry-go-round, and soft fall surfacing in North Park. In 2021, they continued their commitment to the space by supporting the installation of more accessible equipment. But first, the area had to be prepped. Heavy machinery was brought in, and the site was closed and fenced off as construction to the east of North Park began. The first steps were to dig up and shape the area according to plan. Then a wooden border and drainage pipes were put in place. After that was done, cement was poured to form a walking path around the site. Next, new accessible equipment was installed. A sensory ring with buzz reaction game, an ADA X-Scape swing bay with 2 expression swings with adaptive seating, a rocks all seesaw, and an accessible picnic table. With that in place, the soft fall rubber surfacing was next. First, the gravel was sprayed to help the soft fall rubber base hold, then pounded to flatten and level it. Adhesive was spread over the cement edge for additional grip. While that was happening, the foundation was being mixed. Bags of rubber and buckets of adhesive were poured into a large mixer and churned into the gooey substance that would become the soft, bouncy protective surface for the new addition. When the mixture was ready, it was poured into a wheelbarrow and carted off, and dumped onto the new play area, where it was meticulously spread and smoothed over the gravel and around the posts of the new equipment into an even, rubbery coating. Bag after bag, bucket after bucket, wheelbarrow after wheelbarrow, the process continued until every square inch of ground and gravel was covered. The final touch was to add a thin layer of colored rubber atop the soft fall rubber foundation to give the newest addition a little pop. In the end, North Park added an extra 1,418 square footage of new pour-in-place soft fall surfacing and 695 square footage of new concrete pathways. That, in addition with the new amenities, will help increase opportunities for friends and families to play together when they visit our parks. Much thanks to the Community Development Block Grant Program for funding this project and helping make Canton a great place to live, work, and play.
Area residents are invited to experience an unforgettable adventure during the Canton Cares annual Road Rally Scavenger Hunt. This exciting event is set to take place on May 18th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Summit on the Park. Tickets are $100 per car. All proceeds from this event benefit the Canton Cares Fund, which supports residents in need. Purchase tickets at localimpactalliance.org/Canton. For additional information, visit cantonmi.gov/1261. Canton is asking residents to help clear residential storm drains that are covered in leaves and or debris. It's important to always keep leaves, limbs, and debris cleared away from drains. Too much of any of these can block the drain, meaning water can't flow properly and flooding may result. Unclogging storm drains is quick and easy. Simply sweep, rake, or shovel away leaves covering the grate and pile them away from the drain so they do not blow back in again. Area artists are encouraged to enter the 30th Annual Canton Fine Arts Exhibition at the Village Theater at Cherry Hill by August 4th for consideration to be locally exhibited from September 26th through October 28th. Artists are invited to enter their sculpture, fine arts, photography, ceramics, wall hangings, and mixed media by the deadline. Participation is open to all artists 18 years and older, living or working in Michigan. Enter online today at cantonvillagetheater.org. For more information, call 394-5300. Now for a lesson on golf.
Hi, I'm Scott Kuhn, Lead Assistant Golf Professional at Pheasant Run Golf Club. I'm here today to give you some tips to help you improve your golf game. Hi guys, we're here today to talk about the chip shot. This is a shot that really scares a lot of players, but it really shouldn't. What we need to do is we need to get rid of the negative thoughts, put the right equipment in our hand, get in a good setup position and make a very simple swing, and this is going to get us out of this position here. Now, really important, what we want to do is we want to make sure we've got a club with a lot of loft on it. For me, I like to use my 60-degree wedge. It's got the most loft in the bag. That kind of helps me get this ball out of any thick lies that I might find myself in. The next thing I want to do has to do with my setup. It's really important that I get that ball way back in my stance. I need it set up off of my back toe there. I want a nice wide open stance so I've got a clear path to my line. And then the swing is very simple. We're going to choke down on that club so the club face is nice and flat on the ground. And from there, I just make a big putting stroke. That's all it is. It's the same motion as a putting stroke. Everything's going to stay connected in my arms. Just a nice, easy stroke. Should pop the ball out of that lie. There we go. And get it rolling right to the hole. We need to think of this shot as a putt. The sooner I can get it on the ground, on the green rolling, the better off I am. So again, we need a club with a lot of loft to get it out of any bad lie that you might find. We need to play it way back in our stance and just make a simple swing. That shot right there is going to get you out of trouble, get you back on the green, and give you the opportunity to make that par. I hope these tips have helped you with your golf game. Remember, you can visit us at golfprgc.org for more information on instruction. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.
We hope you've enjoyed our show. On behalf of the team in Canton this month, I'm Diane Baker, and I'll see you in Canton.